So this week is going to be a little different. So unlike usual where I rant about random stuff, this week I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about myself and why I've decided to start this YouTube. As you guys probably noticed, my name is Ft.AJohn. Well, that's actually my nickname. A lot of my friends call me that, and it's a nickname that started all the way back from middle school, and it's because we had two Johns in our class and I happened to be the Asian John, which is why I was called ajohn. And fun fact is that if you say ajohn fast enough and a lot of times, it kind of sounds like Asian. So yeah, it's like a little meme that we have in our group of friends. And FT stands for featuring, obviously, and the reason I've done that is because I want this YouTube channel to be a community where we can talk to each other, and I don't want to be the host, even though I am basically the host. I want you guys to really do your part and actually get the conversation going, because that's what I want this to be all about. I don't want this to be all about myself. I want you guys to get close to each other as well and really just make a huge community. Anyways, I feel like I'm a bit rambling on about random stuff. Well, if I introduce myself, my real name is actually John. I was born in Korea, but I was raised in New Zealand for around 11 to 12 years, and then I came back to Korea for university, and I'm currently in my second year of university majoring in media content. Ever since I was really young, my dream was to become a radio DJ, which is why I decided to come to Korea where the media industry is a bit bigger and a lot wider than New Zealand. After I left my radio job in New Zealand and I came to Korea for university, I realized that I keep wanting to start making content and I really want to talk about a lot of the ideas that I have, but I couldn't really think about where I should post it. Yes, I always knew about YouTube, but I thought there was already too much, big creators out here, and I felt like it was too late for me to start, which is why I just never did anything. And as well, I was pretty lazy and indecisive, and I am a huge procrastinator. But probably the biggest reason for me to start YouTube is because when I was young, I used to play a lot of League of Legends. I used to be pretty good as well, but while I played League, I hated just playing it by itself. So I would always listen to music, or oftentimes I would listen to other podcasts or like Philip DeFranco and other news. But it would get kind of boring, and I kind of felt bad for not watching the video. I always liked the content of what they said, but I always felt bad for not really appreciating the visual effects that they take time to edit all those videos. For example, I always liked watching animation videos because they have a good story, and it's a story that I can read the title and know exactly what they're going to talk about, and I would always be interested. But I always felt bad that I'm not appreciating the art, the hours and hours of work that they put into drawing all those stuff. So oftentimes I would find podcasts, but podcasts are so long and they're always rambling on about a lot of topics that I really don't care about, which is why I've started this YouTube channel. I want you guys to kind of use this YouTube channel and these videos as like a background music for your life. Maybe it's while you're playing games, while you're editing, or maybe it's while you're driving. I want you guys to play this and then just listen to it and not feel bad or not feel guilty about not watching the visuals, because as you guys can probably see, my visuals aren't anything impressive and nearly every video will have the same basic visual effects. So what I want you guys to do is just play any of the playlists or any of the videos by reading the title. If it sounds good to you, if the title sounds interesting to you, just play it and just do other work while you're listening to it. Anyways, if I tell you about what you guys might listen to on the show, and I currently have an idea of 4 of them, and the first one being called MicroCast, which is like a normal rant. The first 2 videos were kind of a MicroCast where it's not a podcast, but it's a lot shorter, so it's like less than 10 minutes or around 10 minutes, which is why you guys can quickly watch it at the same time, just watch other videos and other topics that you guys are interested. And the second segment that I kind of have ready is called A Story, like the ajohn, the A Story, and basically I'll be just telling you guys stories that I've experienced in my life, and it's going to be very entertaining because I've lived my pretty weird share of life, because obviously I lived my life in New Zealand. At the same time, now I'm living in Korea where the whole culture and the society is very, very different. And the third segment that I want to kind of present to you guys is called One Take Tuesday, and this is basically a podcast. So for 1 hour or a bit longer, I'll have a guest, or it'll just be me sometimes, and I'll basically be talking to you guys, but the whole thing will never be edited. It will not be touched. It will be literally one take. And yeah, obviously it's gonna be on Tuesday, and I hope you guys enjoy it, because that's gonna be where a lot of the stuff that I regret saying but I won't be able to edit it out, so you guys surely see the real me without any censorship in front of it. And the last segment that I kind of have ready for you guys is called Sunday Debate. I'll probably change this name later on, but it's basically a segment where I'll be talking about a lot of the debated questions that a lot of Christian people have. You guys probably didn't notice, but I am a Christian, but I'm at the same time very open-minded Christian. So even if you are, other religion like Muslim, Islamic, I really don't care as long as you bring peace and happiness to everyone. It really doesn't matter, which is why I'm very open-minded. And there's a lot of other things that I think about. And in the Bible, everyone has a very different interpretation of the words. So I kind of want to talk to you guys who are non-believers, or some of you guys who are believers. I want to tell you guys, and I want to kind of want you guys to talk to each other as well about what you guys think the answer is, what you guys actually just think about a certain topic. And some of the topics that I'll be talking about will be like premarital sex, or like swearing, or like drinking, a lot of those stuff. Anyways, as a brief kind of self-intro about myself, I will be getting into a lot deeper about myself in the first One Take Tuesday I have coming up very soon. And I'll also be slowly building a foundation for this YouTube channel, so I hope you guys just stick around with me. If you guys kind of see a big future for me, I hope you guys press the subscribe button. If you guys think this video was okay for me to do, smash that like button like every other YouTuber. No, you don't really have to. If you don't like it, you don't have to. But it would be really helpful if you guys do as well. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Ciao for now.